We're back. Thanks for staying with us. Our guest for this part of the show is Carmen Capezzuto of the Public Works Department and the Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful Committee. Carmen, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me.
We've got brought you in here today. Let's talk a little bit about the Hurricane Preparedness Expo, a big event that's getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
And you're right in the middle of that, and we'll talk about your Hurricane Preparedness Guide.
That's right.
Hurricane season is almost on us already.
June 1st, it is. It's close, and you can never be prepared enough for hurricane season. And as we get through the years, it's been 4 or 5 years since we've had any significant hurricanes here in Port St. Lucie that have affected us. So we don't want people to get complacent. And we have this event on June 4th, the city's 5th annual Hurricane Preparedness Expo. And every year that I go to it, because I have to be there, but every year that I go to it, there's a new product, there's a new service that I didn't even know about. So even if you think you've seen it all, you've done it all, I would urge people to come back again this year because there are going to be new products and services out there.
There's always somebody looking for a better way to secure a home, cover your windows, whatever it may be, just some other product. There's always some new innovator out there.
Yeah, and fortunately with hurricanes we have time, we have 2 or 3 days to kind of prepare ourselves rather than a tornado or something that kind of strikes immediately. But I always tell people, you know, don't wait till the last minute because people are going to be running around trying to get that extra gas that they need, trying to get those extra groceries and those extra hurricane supplies, matches, candles, flashlights and batteries, all those types of things. But I would urge people to get in the mindset now of hurricane preparedness and start getting those family plans ready. Start meeting with your family and knowing what you're going to do in preparation for a hurricane. And coming to the expo is a good start to kick that off.
It is. You mentioned we hadn't had a hurricane in a while. We had 3 within 13 months. Yeah. For a little while after that, we felt throughout the city, everybody knew what to do. We've been through the drill so many times, everybody was so prepared. But as we drift farther away from that time, new people come to town who maybe never experienced it, or we forget some of the things that we were doing. And it's easy to be caught with our guard down and to be a little complacent and think, oh, I've done this. And if you're not thinking ahead of those things that you're talking about, kind of your checklist, it's real easy to find yourself off guard and not prepared when a hurricane does get here.
So yeah, it's June 4th at the Civic Center. I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not. 9:30 to 3:30.
Okay.
It's on a Saturday. You can come and go as many times as you want. It's free admission. We've got activities outside for the kids to kind of keep them busy, bounce houses and those types of things that they can get their energy out while then you can take them inside and get some refreshments inside.
Will there be presentations by anybody?
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. We have News Channel 5 meteorologist Glenn Glazier is going to be our keynote speaker there, and we have Arlena Moses from the National Weather Center out of Melbourne coming to talk about weather patterns and hurricane preparedness and tropical storm patterns and those types of things.
And you have not only the speakers and the vendors who sell supplies, materials, but you also have other organizations, I think the Red Cross and agencies like that to give information to the city's utilities department.
Yep. Yeah, we have some city departments there who can talk about their departmental hurricane plans and what they're doing to protect the city. Red Cross, as you mentioned, the health department, we're expecting to be there again this year. So all these helpful agencies that you don't really think about that have a role in hurricane preparedness should be there and able to discuss with you one-on-one different things.
Okay, let's talk about your handy preparedness guide sheet that you have here. List some of the information, some of those agencies, and what people need to keep in mind.
Absolutely, yeah. This is just, like I said, it's something we do all year long. We pass these out, but we really make a push for them right around June 1st so that people can have a checklist. There's a built-in checklist on it. It's actually laminated, so you can use it. You can use it year after year with a dry erase marker. You can physically check off the information that or the supplies that you need, and then erase it, and use it again for next year. So it's a handy little tool. You can put it with your hurricane supplies, and that's why the lamination protects it. So you can use it year after year, and the information is still accurate on it.
Great. And I would point out also that we have good information on the city's website, cityofpsl.com.
Absolutely.
You can find links there to state emergency management tips as well as our own emergency management within the city of Port St. Lucie. So there's a lot of good information if you know where to look for it. Website.
Absolutely.
If somebody wants a copy of this, who can they call? Where can they get one?
We have them right here at City Hall. Right here, right as you walk in the front door on the right-hand side.
Okay, convenient place to come out.
Absolutely. And if they want bulk copies, say 50 or more, maybe for their employees of a business or what have you, they can call Public Works and ask for me, Carmen Capezzuto, at 871-5100.
All right, well, great. Carmen, thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you in. And
thanks, Ed.
Get the latest, and we hope we'll get through this hurricane season.
Yes.
We know we're going to be prepared one way or the other.
Absolutely. Thanks,
All right,
Ed.
good to have you. And we'll be right back after this short message.